much live as much as I should. I should do more lives. Sometimes I get jealous of Marshall Gillen and Nick Murray, all the lives they do. How's it going, guys? So I'm gonna go live right now. I'm live. And for those of you who are watching live, hashtag live. And those of you who are watching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay, so that way I know that you're in here. I'm Stephen Dela Cruz. I'm going to ask if you guys to do me a favor and share this out. You know, MLM, network marketing companies, is a very touchy subject. It's a very interesting subject because there's so many of our friends who are in it, and or many of us who've done it, and you know, everyone has an opinion about it. Well, it's no secret was that maybe 2 years ago I did a whole thing, well, I tried to at least make a movement called anti-MLM, and it was on the premise that MLMers are not real entrepreneurs, and there are some entrepreneurs out there that still say the same thing. And so today I want to come out of the closet, right? Just joking. I'm married, happily married to my beautiful wife, so I like ladies. Sorry, I'm not coming out. But anyways, so I want to make this video for a few reasons. Is to talk about what the hell happened to anti-MLM. You know, some people were cheering me on, like, great, screw MLMers. MLMers can all F themselves. Okay, I didn't say that. Someone told me that. And so, thank you guys for being on. Casey, Jennifer, Anita, hello. Brandon, thank you so much. Yes, so you know, so I wanted to come on this live right now. Hey, Dominic, and talk about the anti-MLM movement, and talk about what the heck happened to my movement, or little. It's not really a movement, honestly, because nothing really happened with it. But just a few people in my mastermind. You know, at that time we had, probably, I think 30 members in our mastermind. And out of the 30 members in our mastermind, I had everyone make a Facebook Live video. A Facebook Live video saying anti-MLM, and I hate MLM, denouncing MLMs. It was intense, and Jennifer can attest to that. It was pretty intense when we made this whole anti-MLM movement type thing, where it's not really a movement, it's just more like, you know, our mastermind coming against MLMs. So, because we're saying, like, they're not real entrepreneurs, they're glorified salespeople, you know, yada, 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 and so there's no real money in that, and we're used to really bash MLM. Now, that's the key word, is I'm coming out today to, first off, humble myself and say I'm apologizing to all my MLMer friends who have stuck with me, who haven't deleted me yet. We have a lot of people who deleted me, but I want to come out and apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. And I was wrong in the way I did it, I approached it. I was wrong in the way that how I came about it, you know. And here I am now as a business coach. When I first did that, we were like only a year old, maybe barely a year old in the network marketing. We were barely a year old in coaching, business coaching. Excuse me. I have a little cold today. Anyways, so, you know, I was brand new in this whole coaching space. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of MLMers in my mastermind. I got to speak out against this. You guys don't do MLM. Start your own business. MLM is fake. It's false. It's wrong. It's a scam. Don't do it. Yada, yada, yada. And here I am bashing my members in my mastermind who were part of MLMs. And so I want to give a shout out to people who were in the mastermind at the time, who were part of MLMs, and who probably really felt belittled and bashed. I believe at the time we had Alicia Ortiz, Orlando Turlin, Kim, I forgot her last name, so sorry, Kim. But we had a handful of people who were part of our mastermind, and who Tim Crook, we had a handful of people who were in our mastermind who felt a little because I came out with this whole anti-MLM. And, let me just go ahead and be real and honest. The reason for that, and I believe the reason why a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people are against the MLM space is because, honestly, to be real, they don't have the tenacity to deal with it. MLM is all sales. MLM is all sales. And let's be real here. They set up, a lot of MLM companies, multiple market companies, direct selling companies, they set up the product, they set up the marketing, they set up the whole branding. So all of that is taken out of the equation when it comes to this business. All you got to do is freaking make sales. And the people out there who would bash and hate on MLMers, honestly comes down to they're freaking weak. They can't make any sales. So they call it a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam because you suck at making sales. So I'm going to put it out there that if you're out here and you're watching this video right now, my viewpoint has changed on the MLM market, on the multi-level marketing market. And the reason why it's changed is because, you know what? It's an industry. Car sales is an industry. MLM is an industry. Restaurant is an industry. Porn is an industry. So we can go and bash all we want a certain industry, but the fact of the matter is, it's an industry. It's an actual legitimate business. Something fascinating is there's a statistic that says the ones who are making the most millionaires, organic millionaires, are two things: real estate and MLMs. Chew on that for a second. The two things, the two industries that are making the most millionaires in this day and age are real estate and multi-level marketing. Now, can you be a millionaire being a barber? Yes. Can you be a multi-millionaire doing business coaching or whatever else? Yes. I mean, I'm doing it. But understand this, that the two industries who make the most millionaires is network marketing and real estate. Now, let me be real here. I'm going to be very, very honest and very vulnerable myself. Is that okay? I was bashing MLMers because I didn't know how to help the current members in my mastermind. So instead of trying to find help, I bashed them. Now, that's me being absolutely real and raw. And I'm telling you right now is that I myself, I've been burned by MLM, a team. I was part of a team here in San Diego, and I got burned big time. Burned big time. So I'm not sure if this couple will be watching this, but I was burned big time. And I was burned so big, I made sure I burned them. I'm a very vicious person. I'm laying it all out. I'm giving you guys my raw, real, this is Steven. Take it or leave it. Sorry, once again, I'm sick, so apologize. Here's the deal. I was so against everything about that team. I said, I'm going to burn them. I'm going to make sure they go down. And I'm sharing a little bit my dark side. So that's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why I did this whole anti-MLM thing, speaking against it. Saying, if you're part of this, you're wrong, you're pulling the truck, wrong. you're fired. No, you know what I mean? That was wrong of me to do. So now, where am I in this right now? Where am I in as a business coach, as a speaker, as an entrepreneur, as an author? Where am I at today when it comes to MLMs? Well, the more and more I study it, and the more people I meet who are actually legitimate millionaires, I'm like, you know what? This is actually an industry. If people learn to sell, if people learn to promote their item, you can actually make good money in this. Now here's the challenge. The challenge is not so much that MLMs suck, is that we suck as people. And a lot of times we say, I tried an MLM and I give up because it just didn't work for me. I've had some pretty bad meals. I've had some really bad food in the past, but that doesn't stop me from eating. I just say I'm never going to that company again or that restaurant again. So here's the deal. Multi-level marketing, there are tons of them. Tons. So if you're out here right now watching this video and you're saying, I tried MLM in the past, it just didn't work for me. I'm going to say this right now. Go find something else. Find something else that you're passionate about. Yeah, definitely. So, and that's why a lot of people quit, honestly, is because they get discouraged and they get discouraged and they get burned. So here's the deal, guys. I would say is this. If you're out here right now watching this video and you're like, what does Steven have to say about MLMs? I admit, in the beginning, 2 years ago, I was anti-MLM. I hated it. But I hated it not because I hated the industry, but because I was burned and hurt by a certain couple. So why am I talking about this now? Why talk about this? Why bring this up now and talking about MLMs and whatever else? Well, because my team and I evaluated ourselves and said, let's talk about the different industries out there that people are entrepreneurs. So there's the car industry, there's the adult entertainment industry, there's the beverage industry, restaurant industry, franchising industry, coaching industry, the healthcare industry. There's all kinds of industries out there. And when someone else brought up the word MLM, my hurt, my pain I had in my previous team was no longer there because it's been now 2 years now. I said, is that an industry? I was like, it actually is. We know people who've made amazing money from MLMs. We've met people who've made crazy money through network marketing. So essentially, yes, network marketing is considered an industry. Yes, network marketing is considered a business model. And actually, it's probably one of the best ones because here's the deal. I'm going to use lotion and shampoo. I'm going to take medication and pills and supplements. The company can pay billboards and TV ads, or the company can go ahead and compensate the referral. And as a business owner, I know that I prefer the referral, to get compensated through the referral. So here's the deal, guys. I would say is this. If you're watching this and you're saying, you know what, I still don't like MLMs. I still hate MLMs. I don't like being sold to. I don't want people pitching me. I don't want people. I'm going to say is this, is that there's something inside of you that you're dealing with emotionally when it comes to money. Let's just be real. It has everything to do about money. Most network marketing companies, you can start in a company for $500 or less. So here's $500. Let me start the company. What I love about it is that network marketing companies, I have traditional businesses. I have 10 corporations, all profiting 7 figures each, over 500 employees. I'm going to tell you right now, It is definitely not cheap. Not cheap to start a business, a full-on functioning business. And the reason why is because you got to pay the overhead, you got to pay the licenses, you got to pay the insurance, you got to pay the bonds, you got to pay employees, you got to pay all that jazz. When you join a network marketing company, you pop in the $500, bada boom, bada bing, you got a company going. You're a 1099. You are now a full-on entrepreneur. And here's it is again, guys. If you're out there having this negative talk, I just don't want people talking to me about MLM. I hate the people who recruit. I'm like, then why don't you complain about commercials on television? Why don't you complain about commercials on the radio? Shut your trap and stop having a poverty mindset. Stop having that stinking thinking when it comes to money. You have a negative view on money, and that's what kind of you're like, ooh, I hate MLMs. Don't talk to me about MLMs. Oh, you're part of an MLM? Ooh, don't talk to that person. They're part of an MLM. And let's be real here. Let's be real here. They're just promoting their product that they believe in. And here you are saying, oh, don't talk to that person. They're going to promote their business. Then freaking turn off the radio, turn off the commercials, turn off billboards, get upset at the advertising agency because they're the ones promoting their products. You see, the issue here is not the MLM. The issue here is your issue with money. You think all people are trying to do is take money from you. No. They believe in the product and service that they have from their MLM, and so they're here to share with you something that they believe in. And I wanted to say that right now is that was my issue. Is now my issue wasn't poverty, my issue was I was hurt. I'm being real right now. I was hurt. I was hurt by my upline. So I did everything in my power to hurt them back. I did everything in my power to hurt them back. And now I'm not proud of it. At the time I was. I was so freaking prideful. But hurt people, right? So I was hurt. It doesn't justify it doesn't justify my actions. But I'm just telling you guys right now, I was definitely hurt. And so I did everything in my power to ruin that team, the people. But now that I'm over it, now that it's been years past, my staff and I were talking about industries and businesses that we help. Ooh, I don't want any MLMers in my magazine, because you guys know I have a Life by Design magazine. Shout out to Jennifer, Casey, Kristen, and everyone else. We have a magazine. If someone wanted to promote their MLM, in our magazine, I shut it off. Nah, nope, that's not an industry. That's not a real business. You want to promote in my magazine with your MLM? No, that's not a real business. I make fun of them. So now here we are. This was just like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. We seriously had a real deep thought and like, what is this all about? And what is it really all about? Once again, here's the deal, guys. If you're watching this video and you're like cringing at MLM and you're cringing at the thought of multi-level marketing and direct sales, all it is marketing, multi-level marketing. If you're upset at MLM, get upset at billboards, get upset at radio commercials, get upset at TV ads. But I would rather a lotion company give me a percentage of my referrals than them pay a magazine ad. So, in all honesty, the issue is not MLM. If you're over here watching this right now, you're cringing. Your issue is because you have something negative to deal with this. Or you've been hurt. And here's the deal, once again, I'm repeating myself. If you've been hurt by MLMs in the past, listen, I've had a bad meal. I've had some bad macaroni and cheese that were disgusting. But doesn't mean I don't go around trying other macaroni and cheeses. Doesn't mean I stopped eating because it's a bad meal. You know, back when you were dating, just because you had one bad date doesn't mean you stopped dating. There's a different company for everyone's different personality. And if you're an MLM right now and you're questioning, is MLM for me? Is MLM, and you're here watching this video right now and you're questioning, understand this. I want you to if you're really questioning, don't question the industry, question your company, question your product. Find a different company to be part of. Find something you can believe in. Because in all honesty, MLM is, again, I'm going to say it again, one of the two fastest ways to become a millionaire is real estate and network marketing. That is something huge to think about. So, why am I mentioning all this here? What's going on here? Excuse me. So that was the whole anti-MLM. So, rather than publicly apologizing, I'm going to apologize in our magazine, but here's the deal. Because we have a magazine here in San Diego. Shout out to our magazine. San Diego's only printed entrepreneur magazine here in San Diego. We have a reach of, Casey, if you're watching this, how many is our reach of our magazine, both online and offline? Again, we're the only printed entrepreneur magazine in San Diego. So definitely dang proud of that. But Casey, if you're watching, let me know in the comments, what is our reach currently right now? I think we're at 20,000, I think 25,000, I forgot what number it is. Anyways, here's the deal. I have decided to reach out to Eric Worre and Ray Higdon. And Eric Worre has agreed to be the front cover of our magazine. And so, I'll explain a little bit to him what's going on. He's really busy right now traveling. I believe he's in Australia right now. But anyways, so Eric Worre agreed to be on our magazine cover. We're working right now with Ray Higdon on dates. We're working it out right now with Eric Worre on dates. So long story short, super duper excited about that. If you would like to meet Eric Worre or Ray Higdon, we will be putting together an event where it's an exclusive event where we're going to be interviewing them for the magazine. Once again, my friends, is it a scam? Is MLM a scam? No, you're a scam. Is mac and cheese a scam? Is the restaurant industry a scam? I had a bad experience with one restaurant. I had a bad experience with 2 restaurants. I had a bad experience with 3 restaurants. The restaurant industry is a scam. We are 25,000 reach our magazine globally, print and online. Thank you, Casey. But just because you went to 3, 4, 5 bad restaurants doesn't mean the restaurant industry is a scam. It just means they have bad management and bad cooks. But don't stop eating, my friends. If that's going to be my motivation video right now, I'm going to say, don't stop eating. Keep eating. Just because you had a bad burger doesn't mean all burgers are bad. Okay, I'm joking. I joke. But in all honesty, though, you were part of one bad MLM company. You were part of a bad team. Now, here's the deal. I was part of a bad team. And so what happened is I joined the same company again, but a different team. And I'm loving it. Now, wait, Steven. You have 10 multi-million-dollar brick-and-mortar companies. We have photographers, we got daycare, we got real estate, we got, talent agency, we got all the different businesses, restaurant. And you joined MLM? I thought you had real businesses. My friends, it's called diversification. It's called multiple streams of income. So just because you have your own real estate agency, just because you have your own marketing agency, just because you have your own Facebook ads agency, just because you're a barber, doesn't mean you can't do multi-level marketing. It just means diversification and multiple streams of income. So, what's the point of this video right now? One, to humble myself and say, guys, I was hurt. And because I was hurt, I hurt other people in the process. of bashing a complete industry based on one experience with one company. Hey, James Malinchek is in the room. What's going on, Coach? He's the amazing speaker, big money speaker coach. Love that guy. But anyways, so guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in right now, I encourage you to watch from the very beginning. I'm repeating myself here, but here's the deal. Honestly, ask yourself this question. If you are cringing even a little bit when it comes to network marketing, if you're cringing or you're anti or you hate it, understand this, look yourself in the mirror and say, what's my issue? What's my issue? So I now publicly announce I welcome MLMers into my mastermind. I now welcome MLMers into my magazine. We're going to put Eric Worre and Ray Higdon, different issues, on our magazine. And here's the deal. If you are out there watching this, or maybe you can tag someone who's a leader in your team, in your industry, in your MLM, I would love to interview them for our magazine. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to interview them. I'm lazy as hell. I would have Kristen or Casey or someone else interview them. But I would love to have their story in the issue with Ray Higdon or Eric Worre, either one. But I would love to dedicate a whole entire issue of our magazine, Life by Design Entrepreneurship Lifestyle Magazine, to MLM. My friends, if you're out there and you're still cringing, and you're out there and you're still weary and you disagree with me, hey, you know what? Opinions, what does it say? Everyone has it. Everyone has an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Right? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them, and they think that theirs don't stink. There you go. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them, and they think that theirs don't stink. So this is my opinion. This is my experience. If you care a little bit of what I have to say, I said it. All right? So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Once again, question yourself. Ask yourself, what's my relationship to money? What's my relationship to sales? And if you hate marketing, then hate the television, because the commercials, the radio commercials, the billboards, those are all marketing, my friends. All right? I'm Steven Dela Cruz. Thank you so much.